Definition: gastroenteritis is a disease characterized by inflammation of the gastrointestinal tract, that is, of stomach lining, which is called gastritis, and of the intestine is known as enteritis. When both organs are affected, gastroenteritis occurs, which is the irritation and inflammation of the enterodigestive tract. The use of probiotics reduces the duration of diarrhea by 1 day, decreases the risk of diarrhea lasting beyond 4 days, reducing the probability of dehydration and decreasing of days of hospitalization. Applied in nursing. You should rest at home and drink large amounts of fluids. To avoid dehydration, the child must be well hydrated. Except for antipyretics to lower fever, no other medicine should be given to the child. It is only used when prescribed by the doctor. During the first 24 hours, you should not eat food and you should only drink water. In babies, nothing needs to be changed in their diet. Their mother should continue to breastfeed him anyway. The same for babies who take a bottle.
Every year, gastroenteritis accounts for 1.7 million visits to emergency departments by children in the United States. Probiotics represent an expanding industry with potential clinical benefits, but there are limited data supporting their use in this population. This multicenter randomized double-blind trial included 886 children between 3 and 48 months old who presented to the emergency department with acute intestinal infection, clinically diagnosed on the basis of 3 or more episodes of watery stools in a 24-hour period, and vomiting or diarrhea for less than 72 hours. The children were randomized to take by mouth 1 sachet of probiotic preparation containing Lactobacillus rhamnosus and Lactobacillus helveticus, or placebo twice daily for 5 days. The primary outcome was the occurrence of moderate to severe disease as defined by a modified Vesicari scale score of 9 or higher within 14 days. The proportion of children with moderate to severe disease was similar between groups. After adjustment for trial site, age, and pre-enrollment frequency of vomiting and diarrhea, the treatment assignment did not predict moderate to severe disease. The authors conclude that in children presenting to the emergency department with gastroenteritis, twice-daily administration of a Lactobacillus rhamnosus, Lactobacillus helveticus probiotic combination did not prevent the development of moderate to severe disease within 14 days. Full trial results are available at nejm.org.
Pros. Probiotics may be beneficial in the treatment of acute diarrhea in children because they stimulate in the immune system, competing with pathogenic microorganisms for nutrients and adhesion sites in intestinal cells, adiphying in the intestinal content and producing neutralizing substance for intestinal pathogens. The rationale for its use is its role in modifying the composition of the colonic flora and acting against enteropathogenic agents. Cons. In general, no major side effects have been reported in probiotics clinical trials. There is some cause of invasive infection in immunosuppressed children or those with the central limbs, so probiotics should not be administered in children with the risk factors.
A probiotic is a beneficial bacteria, a good guy. And we used to consume huge amounts of them in our diet. But in today's world, we're subjected to many, many stresses. So most people are depleted in probiotics, and they need to be taken to ensure proper digestion, proper elimination, and really ultimately proper immune support. And so bacteria come in, when you take a probiotic, they start to initiate all these different pathways in your body, they upregulate enzyme production, they sequester toxins, they can really improve your regularity, your immune system is bolstered, but they don't hang around forever, right? They're all transient bacteria. They come in, just like your diet, your food, they do a job, and then they're gone. If you were to take our entire probiotic colony, or what's known as the microbiome, and that's the entirety of our bacterial count in our body. 70% of our immune system is found in this microbiome full of bacteria. If you were to take that out and weigh it, it would probably weigh around 6 pounds. And so we need to supplement daily. It keeps us healthy, it keeps us vibrant, and it really keeps us feeling our best.
How is eye bleed in Ecuador? In Ecuador, according to the figures present by the National Institute of Statistics and Census, 136 children between 0 and 2 years of age died from gastroenteritis in different regions of the Republic of Ecuador. For this reason, it is advisable to increase hygiene measures, with hand washing and cleaning in the food.
Every year, millions of children worldwide get an episode of gastroenteritis. Gastroenteritis is caused by one of several germs, is characterized by vomiting and or diarrhea. Our gut has a lot of bacteria in it. Probiotics are members of gut bacteria that are believed to be healthy. They are a single bacteria taken out of the gut and grown up in a flask and then washed and put into packages and sold as probiotics. For years, people have been giving probiotics to children with gastroenteritis in the hopes that it could shorten their illness or make their symptoms better. Dr. David Schneidauer asked a simple question. If children come into our emergency department with gastroenteritis and receive a probiotic or are randomized to receive a placebo, do the children who receive the probiotic get better any quicker? And the answer, after enrolling nearly 1,000 children over several years at multiple sites in the United States, the answer was a resounding no. That the children who received the probiotic got better at the exact same rate as the children who received the placebo. So my recommendation to a family would be that a probiotic in a setting like this is probably harmless, but it is certainly not going to shorten the illness. I would recommend that they not spend their money on it and save that money, child gets better, and invest it in fresh fruits and vegetables.
Conclusion. The treatment of acute gastroenteritis is based on oral rehydration and early refeeding. Probiotics are defined as live microorganisms that, when administered in adequate amounts, confer a health benefit on the host. The effects measure many were the number of stools, consistency of the stool, and duration of diarrhea. In general, the use of probiotics decreased the duration of diarrhea by 1 day.